do. I was thinking about you.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I don't understand the sports world completely, but I understand this as a broadcaster.
Mm-hmm.
You work for ESPN, right?
Yes, sir.
There's talk now, tell me if I have this right,
Sure.
that ESPN and the NFL might merge.
Okay.
Some sort of deal.
Yeah,
Have you heard about this?
I've heard
Very
about it.
possible.
It's possible. I mean, I don't know anything about it other than what we've read because the bosses haven't tipped me off to that. But I think it's feasible. I think it's plausible. I think it's something that I don't think we should be averse to, quite frankly.
See, I thought you'd say something different.
What?
I thought you'd be scared shitless of that, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
You're a guy who's outspoken. You give your opinion about the NFL, and sometimes to the detriment of the NFL. You're not always, the NFL isn't always your favorite.
Right.
If those guys enter into a business together,
Yep.
I see that as dangerous. It's what happened to radio. You ended up with two companies owning all the radio stations.
Right.
So Stephen A. Smith says something controversial about the NFL. The NFL doesn't like it. They pick up the phone to your boss at ESPN and say, listen, tell that motherfucker to shut up. He's pissing us off. That's going to suck. That would be bad.
I feel where you're coming from. What I would say to you is I can't speak for everyone else. Stephen A. Smith has no concern about that. I'm going to say what I feel. I'm going to make sure it's fact-based. More importantly, I'm going to reach out. Like, I can reach out to Roger Goodell directly.
Right.
I can reach out to Troy Vincent, the executive VP of the NFL, directly. I can reach out to an abundance of individuals in the NFL league office and the Players Association directly.
Yes,
and say,
but
yo, and this is what I'm going to do. Here's why. This is where I stand. And as long as you're straight up about where you stand, you do your homework, you cultivate your sources, and you have that information, then they can try to stop you. But in the end, it's something that's very, very difficult to do. Where people mess up is that they just want to go willy-nilly and speak off the cuff about things they may not know. And as a league, you have every right to push back as strongly as you choose if somebody's opinions and editorials and what have you are not fact-based and they're just running their mouths in an effort to denigrate you.
But if you think Roger Goodell is doing a shit job about something, you do, I know this as a broadcaster, you don't feel exactly comfortable with that.
You don't.
If the NFL has a piece of ESPN, even if you're speaking your truth,
Right.
It's like, you know what, I'm going to keep my mouth shut here because Roger Goodell owns my company and I want him to like me. I want to,
But that's how you look at it. What I'm saying to you, Howard, because of the exceptional broadcaster that you have been all of these years, I know for a fact, without ever asking you this question, that no matter what you say, you know 50% more that you don't say. Every day you step in front of the microphone and the camera, you make a judgment call. But your judgment is ethical because your business is based on that. And so as a result, what you're saying is, I'm going to exercise ethics and morals and professionalism in addressing this. But we all make decisions every single day. There are some things we can say, and there are some things we can't. We understand it, and we go accordingly.